It's a big political showdown expected in the state of West Bengal as the BJP is all set to roll out its Rath Yatra from the Nadia district today, while the Mamata government has granted permission for BJP chief JP Nadda's public rally in Nadia. There's no official permission for the proposed Rath Yatra yet. The BJP, however, insists that the party will go ahead with the Yatra even if permission is not granted. Bengal BJP chief Dilip Ghosh has held that it is the party's democratic right to reach out to the people during an election campaign. The TMC, however, has called BJP's Yatra an attempt to polarize the state. The Rath Yatra is to be flagged off by BJP chief JP Nadda at 4 p.m. and it will traverse the length and breadth of Bengal. Nadda arrived in Bengal last night and a total of 5 Rath Yatras will roll across the 294 assembly constituencies over the next 2 months. The Rath Yatra will begin in Nabadwip town today and it's expected to end in Barakpur in March.
The countdown to assembly elections in Bengal is on. The BJP plans to kickstart its campaign with a Rath Yatra to be flagged off on Saturday. While the West Bengal government has granted permission for BJP chief JP Nadda's public rally in Nadia district, the Rath Yatra is yet to receive green signal from the authorities. The BJP sees a conspiracy in the delay in granting permissions.
Mamata Banerjee doesn't want to appear to be the one who's creating the difficulty, so she's passed the buck onto the local administration, let them create the obstacles. This is a ploy. Ultimately, it is she who controls everything.
Chief Secretary Office from West Bengal government, they have told you can connect with the local authorities because it's a district tour. So from one center, we cannot provide the single permission. You have to take, when you are crossing each district authority, you have to take the permission.
While the BJP is calling its rally Parivartan Yatra, the Trinamool is calling it an attempt to polarize the state.
कई रास्ता है लोगों तक पहुंचने के लिए, हर प्रकार के रास्ता हम अपनाएंगे, लेकिन हमारी अधिकार है लोगों तक पहुंचने के लिए और हमारी योजना के अनुसार उसमें सरकार आड़े आ रही है.
ये एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव मैटर है और लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन तय करती है. हम भी जब कोई प्रोग्राम करते हैं तब हम लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन से परमिशन मांगते हैं. तो राथ यात्रा के साथ हमारा धर्म का संबंध है. तो राजनीति में ये धर्म का जो आमदनी बीजेपी कर रहा है ये भी गैर कानूनी है और असंवैधानिक है.
The BJP Rath Yatra also faces another roadblock. A PIL filed in the Calcutta High Court against the Yatra will come up for hearing on Tuesday. Bureau Report, India Today.
Day 73 of farmer protests and farm unions have announced a nationwide chakka jam that's from 12 p.m. today. It will go up till 3 p.m. Now, the security arrangements at the border protest sites have been beefed up. Multiple layers of barricades have been placed along with barbed wires on roads. The Delhi Police Commissioner yesterday held a meeting to review the security arrangements. The Sanyukta Kisan Morcha has said that the protests will be carried out in a peaceful manner and this will not happen in Delhi, in Uttar Pradesh or in Uttarakhand. They will block national and state highways in the protest against the internet ban in areas near the agitation sites and the alleged harassment meted out to them. Congress, meanwhile, has extended its support to the farmers' chakka jam call while hitting out at the Modi government, saying that the government is trying to defame the protesters.
From the verge of dissipating after the January 26th violence, the farmers' agitation has gained huge strength once again, even bigger perhaps than before. After firming up numbers at the Delhi borders, farmers are set for another mega demonstration, a nationwide chakka jam, the large-scale blocking of roads and highways. Farmers plan to block state and national highways for 3 hours from noon till 3 p.m. on Saturday.
दरअसल ये पूरे देश की कॉल है कि सब जगह पर जो नेशनल हाईवे है, स्टेट हाईवे है, जो जिलों में विशेषकर, तो वहाँ के किसान वहीं पर करेंगे. यहाँ तो ऑलरेडी दिल्ली की सीमाओं पर किसान पहले से बैठे हैं, तो इसलिए यहाँ पर कोई चक्का जाम वाली स्थिति नहीं है। यहाँ तो जैसी स्थिति है वैसी ही रहेगी।
Farmer leaders say there won't be a chakka jam in UP and Uttarakhand though.
चक्का जाम नहीं होगा दो स्टेट में, उत्तर प्रदेश और उत्तराखंड।
इसकी वजह क्या है?
वजह ये है कि उनको कभी भी दिल्ली बुलाया जा सकता है, ये उनकी वजह है। वे अपना स्टैंड बाई में रहे।
Even though farmers have promised not to enter Delhi, the police is taking no chances given the criminally broken promises of Republic Day.
20 तारीख को जिस तरह से पुलिस के साथ एक जो समझौता हुआ था, जो बातचीत हुई थी, उसको वायोलेट करके, उल्लंघन करके जिस तरह का हिंसा और उपद्रव दिल्ली के अंदर देखने को मिला, तो उसके मद्देनजर दिल्ली पुलिस इस बार कोई चांस नहीं ले रही है और हम बॉर्डर के ऊपर हमारी फोर्स तैनात हैं और हमने वहां पे सुरक्षा का कड़े इंतजाम किए हैं कि कोई भी उपद्रवी दिल्ली के अंदर आकर के उपद्रव नहीं फैला सकता।
Meanwhile, the Congress too has announced its support to the Chakka Jam. The party's workers will support a 3-hour protest. Sachin Pilot, who held a Mahapanchayat against the farm laws in Dausa, Rajasthan, has also announced a Delhi Kooch, a march to the capital.
मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि इन तीनों कानूनों को सरकार को, केंद्र सरकार को वापस लेना पड़ेगा और वो वापस तब लेंगे जब हम उन पर दबाव बनाएंगे और दबाव बनाने के लिए हमें जो कुछ भी करना पड़ेगा गांधीवादी तरीके से उस काम को हम लोग करेंगे।
Security has been beefed up at Singhu, Ghazipur and Tikri border points to ensure there's no repeat of the chaos that prevailed on January 26th.
The farmers have decided to call for a chakka jam to intensify their stir on 6th of February. But the police is also on guard.
पुलिस के जो ताज़ा इंतजाम है वो किस तरह से है, इतना ही नहीं, सिर्फ पुलिस का संख्या बल ही नहीं है, अलग अलग बैरिकेडिंग ही नहीं है, बल्कि तमाम टायर किलर्स, स्पाइक, ट्रेंचेस और तमाम ऐसी चीजें हैं जिसके जरिए जो पूरा इलाका है वो आइसोलेट कर दिया गया है।
We are at Ghazipur border right now, where the farmers' protest is going on for almost 75 days. The farmers are camping here in the tents, but police is also making elaborate arrangements for the safety and security.
The Haryana police is on high alert as well. Senior police officials of the state have been asked to ramp up security deployments. Local intelligence units have been put on high alert. Traffic police has also been directed to increase presence of personnel on key routes. Since the Chakka Jam call follows close on the heels of the Republic Day rampage by protesting farmers, security arrangements have been bolstered. It remains to be seen if farmers will stick to their peaceful stir promise or violate it once again. Bureau Report, India Today.
The Delhi police, meanwhile, has intensified its investigation into the toolkit on farmer protests and the creators of this, which was shared by climate activist Greta Thunberg. The Delhi police is now going to take Google's help to trace the IP address of the authors who updated and uploaded the document. The toolkit, which is now deleted, is also subject of investigation launched by the Delhi police into the alleged role of pro-Khalistani terror sympathizers and the violence that broke out in the national capital on Republic Day. The police suspects that the document was created in India and would have been shared with people both inside and outside the country. The toolkit or cheat sheet deleted by Greta had a detailed roadmap of intensification of protests against the Modi government on farm laws. The Delhi police says events on ground have an eerie similarity to what really transpired on Republic Day.
दिल्ली पुलिस को सोशल मीडिया मॉनिटरिंग के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में एक पर्टिकुलर अकाउंट के द्वारा एक डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड किया गया जिसका नाम टूल किट है। उस टूल किट को एक पर्टिकुलर खालिस्तानी प्रो खालिस्तानी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिसका नाम पोएटिक जस्टिस फाउंडेशन है, इसके द्वारा इसकी ऑथरशिप दिखाई गई है।
Protests against pop star Rihanna and climate change activist Greta Thunberg. Their posters burnt and slogans chanted against them for allegedly becoming a tool to defame India. A now deleted and since updated tweet of Greta Thunberg is also a subject of investigation launched by the Delhi police into the alleged role of pro-Khalistan terror sympathizers and the violence in the national capital.
दिल्ली पुलिस को सोशल मीडिया मॉनिटरिंग के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में एक पर्टिकुलर अकाउंट के द्वारा एक डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड किया गया जिसका नाम टूल किट है। उस टूल किट को एक पर्टिकुलर प्रो खालिस्तानी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिसका नाम पोएटिक जस्टिस फाउंडेशन है, इसके द्वारा इसकी ऑथरशिप दिखाई गई है।
Delhi police is trying to ascertain if Republic Day violence and vandalism was planned. Why were farmer leaders insisting on Republic Day tractor parade? Why did they insist on tractor parade in Delhi and not Faridabad highway? Was the Republic Day violence a conspiracy hatched overseas? And did Greta Thunberg's tweet expose the plan? Delhi police are also reaching out to Google to try and find out who wrote the toolkit and where was it uploaded. The toolkit, or cheat sheet deleted by Greta Thunberg, has a detailed roadmap of intensification of protest against the Modi government on farm laws. The toolkit had the roadmap for on-ground protest, tweet storm generation, hashtag to be used, and who all to be tagged. Delhi police says events on ground have an eerie similarity to what transpired on ground on Republic Day. Minister of State Finance Anurag Thakur has also hinted at an international conspiracy.
लोग पढ़ते नहीं है लेकिन केवल ट्वीट करते हैं। उनमें से कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जिनके ट्वीट के कई और कारण रहते होंगे, लेकिन इन एजेंसीज को, इन प्लेटफॉर्म्स को भी एक बार सोचना होगा कि इनका असर देश के ऊपर क्या होता है।
The opposition has, however, hit out at the government for trying to defame the farmer movement.
200 से ज्यादा किसान इस प्रकरण में तिहाड़ जेल में बंद है और उनके ऊपर देशद्रोह का मुकदमा चल रहा है।
Congress MP Karti Chidambaram said India was becoming a laughing stock with such an investigation.
Delhi police have filed an FIR against Greta Thunberg. I mean, I hope the rest of the world doesn't laugh at us.
But the BJP insists that the toolkit has exposed the conspiracy to spread anarchy in the name of farm protest.
वो ताकतें जो भारत की प्रगति से परेशान हैं, जो नहीं चाहते कि हमारे देश की लोकतंत्र की बात पूरे विश्व में तारीफ करके करी जाती है, वो आगे भी हो, उसके लिए एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय साजिश रची जा रही है।
The government is also probing alleged flow of funds to fuel the agitation. Bureau Report, India Today.
Moving on to some other stories, politics over the release of convicts in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case has again escalated. DMK chief M.K. Stalin has accused the ruling AIADMK of staging drama ahead of the assembly polls. This after the centre on Thursday told the Supreme Court that the Tamil Nadu governor has left it to the president to decide on the release of convict A.J. Perarivalan. I remember that the Supreme Court had on January 21st asked the Tamil Nadu governor to decide Perarivalan's plea for the remission of sentence. But the governor has now put the ball in the president's court. Earlier in September 2018, the Tamil Nadu government had first recommended the early release of the 7 convicts who have been in jail since 1991 for the assassination of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Welcome back. Let's get you all the highlights of day 1 of the first test between India and England. England have started well with their skipper Joe Root leading from the front with a century on the first day of the Chennai test. Root, playing his 100th test, is still batting as England finished the first day at 263 for 3 after electing to bat first.
England won a good toss and got exactly what they needed, a good start.
The crease gives himself a little bit of room. It's perhaps off the outside edge, but will run away.
Tom Sibley and Rory Burns began well and looked very much settled against the Indian bowling attack. A few minutes before lunch, Rory Burns tried to be a little too adventurous, going for a reverse sweep against Ashwin, and with 63 runs on the board, England lost their first wicket.
A shot out of the ordinary suddenly from the reverse sweep.
Virat replaced Ashwin with Bumrah immediately after, and the move paid off. Dan Lawrence gone for a duck as England headed into the lunch at 67 for 2.
Has to go back.
Keep doing that from time to time.
Sibley was slow but steady. His skipper Joe Root, playing his 100th test, joined Sibley and the two were back to work. In the meantime, Sibley reached third half-century of his Test career, and at the other end, Root was looking good too.
But it's another half-century for Dom Sibley.
England added 73 runs in the second session without losing a wicket, and soon after, Root also completed his half-century.
So that is a 50th half-century, Joe Root. Continues his good.
A little bit. Triggers have changed a little bit.
It was a long grind for India in the field with Root and Sibley not ready to throw it away. The England skipper, fresh from his 2 daddy hundreds in Sri Lanka, reached his 18th Test century and third in as many tests.
Beautiful placement, wonderful placement, 100.
Root became only the 9th batsman and third Englishman to score a century in his 100th Test. Sibley stood like a rock and was closing in on his 100 as well, but was dismissed on the final over of the day for 87 as England ended the opening day at 263 for 3. Sports Bureau, India Today.
Well, it's been, in fact, a long wait for international cricket to resume in India, and for Virat Kohli, things have changed quite a bit. Listen in.
I think if you put things in perspective in terms of the experience in the squad and how much cricket our boys had played against the opposition who had played way more, stacked up, the odds were stacked up against us. After Adelaide, the kind of character and the belief shown by the whole squad, I don't think that any victory has been more special than this.
I think the character the boys showed, right through, because you talk about Indian performances, I'll go one step forward. I don't think cricket has seen anything like this or anything bigger than this. And that includes World Test Match cricket, 130 years old, 135 years old. I don't think you would have seen anything as big as this. To go and play 16 days of Test Match cricket and you add 36 in that, all out, was unreal. I mean, towards the end, you didn't have anyone to pick. There was one player left in the dressing room where if there was a concussion injury, he would have also come. Karthik Tyagi was his name. He was the only fellow left. So you can imagine what the boys went through, and then to put up a show like they did was unreal. I mean, your hair stands when you even think of it, and especially on the last day.
I'll be very honest, before the Melbourne test, I was a bit anxious. But then the way the whole team played in Melbourne, I was cheering every ball, jumping up from the couch every now and then as well, every time a wicket fell. Probably not as loud as I am on the field, but still the cheers were loud enough for the staff to be heard everywhere in the house. जैसे रवि भाई अभी बात भी कर रहे थे, तो मैं यही सोच रहा था कि ये जो सीरीज विन है, ये सिर्फ हमारी टीम के लिए नहीं बल्कि इंडियन क्रिकेट के लिए सबसे बड़ा पॉजिटिव साइन है फॉर मेनी इयर्स टू कम. क्योंकि यू टॉक अबाउट ट्रांजिशन, एज आई सेड, यू टॉक अबाउट बेंच स्ट्रेंथ. आप बात करते हो कि हु इज द नेक्स्ट लॉट ऑफ प्लेयर्स who can step up and start performing at this level और इंडियन क्रिकेट को आगे लेके जाएंगे. तो आपने वो एग्जांपल देखा है जहाँ पे हमारी बेंच स्ट्रेंथ ऐसी है कि हमारे पास रेडी प्लेयर्स हैं. Luckily over the years as a cricketer I've become someone who adapts really well to situations, and Ravi bhai would know that, using the crease, standing in and out and all that kind of stuff. So I've become very flexible. So for me to understand how to change diapers and learning all those things wasn't that tough, because I was keen to learn. I wouldn't say I've mastered it, but I'm very, very comfortable with everything that I've learned so far, and I wanted to.
And it's time to revive Kashmir's tourism industry. The valley is all set to witness increased number of tourists. Filmmakers, among others in the entertainment industry, are heading back to the valley for capturing its breathtaking beauty on their cameras.
Kashmir, once the favorite of Bollywood, is once again being embraced by filmmakers. After months of lockdown and political turmoil, production houses are returning to the valley for its gorgeous views.
यहाँ पे मुझे आर्टिस्ट बहुत कम रेट में और टैलेंटेड लोग मिल रहे हैं. इसके वजह से हम कश्मीर आ रहे हैं. और नेक्स्ट भी मेरे 2 प्रोजेक्ट, अभी मैं मूवी कर रहा हूँ, आमिरा दस्तूर को लेके आ रहा हूँ, और वो मूवी हम लोग प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं और कश्मीर में ही पूरा शूट कर रहे हैं.
In the recent months, many web series, musical albums and films have been shot at popular spots in the valley like Dal Lake, Gulmarg and Pahalgam.
चाहे वो कपड़े हो या इन जनरल जो वाइब हो, आई थिंक हमें इंडिया के बाहर जाना जाने की ज़रूरत है। मैंने इंडिया के बाहर भी शूट किया, बट आई थिंक जब तक हम कश्मीर आके शूट कर सकते हैं तो बाहर जाने की कोई ज़रूरत।
Business had slowed down in Kashmir with only a few films like Haider, Jab Tak Hai Jaan and Bajrangi Bhaijaan shot in the last few years. The government has invited production houses like Ajay Devgan Films and Sanjay Dutt Productions to shoot in the valley, with the promise of single window clearances among other benefits.
टूरिज्म की हेल्प से अब अगर बोलें या बाकी जो लोकल अथॉरिटीज़ हैं यहाँ पे, उनकी जो हमें हेल्प मिल रही है, उसकी वजह से हाँ बहुत सारे शूट्स यहाँ आ रहे हैं। यहाँ का जो विंटर सीजन है इस वक्त, ये ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन हाउसेज और टूरिस्ट को यहाँ लाने की तरफ रजू दे रहा है।
In last 1 month in itself, close to 12 production houses have come to the valley and are shooting like this one for various films and serials and other short stories. The government on its own has also decided to provide all the help that is required to make sure that the Bollywood sees Kashmir as its favorite destination once again. With cameraman Tariq Shujaul Haq in Pahalgam for India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.